Hey toy collectors, welcome to another super exciting outrageous toy review. Today we're taking a look at a Power Rangers Lightning Collection 2-pack featuring the Power Rangers in Space Red Ranger and Astronema. The back of the box features a nice image of these two clashing. Here we've got these two out of the package, and while I'm very excited to have them, I am disappointed that my Andros helmet is kind of smudged up there. I pre-ordered these online, so I didn't get a chance to look at the paint apps in the store. I tend to try and examine the figures before I buy them when I pick them up at retail to avoid things like this, but, this is the way this one was shipped to me, so I'm just going to have to live with that black smudge on his white trim. Since Astronema is a little bit more unique than Andros, we're going to start with her. Taking a look at Astronema here, I haven't compared her to other female Rangers to see if she might share a torso or a thigh or something like that. But for the most part, this is a very unique figure, a very different figure than what we're used to. Following Rita, this is our second evil female figure made in the line. And following Rita and Zed, this is our third main bad guy released in this Lightning Collection. Astronema has blue hair with some purple highlights and a little gold streak in it there. She had a bunch of different wigs in the show, but this is one of the more common ones. She's also got very heavy makeup on, which was also, a staple in the show and helped us see the difference between her various personas. I'm going to try and avoid spoilers for some reason. She's got a big armor section here on her chest and shoulders. That is going to get in the way of her articulation actually quite a bit, but that's just one of those things we're going to have to deal with. If they were tooling up a lot of new parts, they maybe could have improved that articulation, but I have a feeling this armor piece is new and over Ranger shoulders or Ranger torsos there, to cut down on costs a little bit. She still looks nice. At the end of each one of her wrists, she has her gauntlets. These, again, are going to be new pieces. They have blade-like pieces to them, and they look really good. Most of the detailing on her torso here is just painted on. And then she has a new band here that attaches to her thigh. Has a little peg on it for holding one of her accessories. And we move down the figure to the rest of her mainly black legs. As far as articulation goes, she has the standard articulation of a Lightning Collection figure, but her long hair and her shoulder pads are really going to interfere with her head and shoulder articulation. Everything else on her, though, is the same as a standard Lightning Collection female. Through the torso, the arms, the hips, the thighs, the knees, and the ankles. It's interesting that she has a cut so low down there on her ankle for a pivot rotation. Astronema comes with two accessory holding hands as well as two swappable closed fists. For accessories, Astronema has her bladed weapon that I previously showed pegs on her leg, as well as her staff. Since her staff is her main weapon, and this is the Lightning Collection, she comes with an energy blast that can be wrapped around that, made out of a cool translucent purple plastic. Now, I haven't pulled up a picture on my phone to compare the head sculpts exactly, but I feel like they missed the mark on her a little bit more than they have been lately. A lot of the head sculpts have been getting pretty good with these characters. I think you know who it is based on the hairstyle more than the face sculpt. I'm very excited that we have Astronema in the line. It would have been really great if we could have gotten an alternative head for her with the pink hair and the reprogrammed chip on her head. I think that could have been really neat, but maybe we'll get some sort of alternate release down the line. We've gotten 2 versions of Zed already. It's possible we'll get another version of Astronema. And then for the Ranger, we've got Andros, the Red Ranger, the leader of the in-space team. He's got his little colored squares across his chest, white stripes on his forearms, white gloves, white boots, white holster. I mean, he's pretty much a basic Power Ranger figure. They're getting a lot of mileage out of some of these bodies. I don't know whether he uses the exact same body as a Mighty Morphin Ranger. I didn't check that, but most of the details are basically the same, except for, like, the belt and then the helmets. I'm sure they're reusing some bits and pieces, even if they have to make new parts for certain sections of the figure. Again, this figure has all the articulation you've come to expect from Lightning Collection. He's got the butterfly joints, rotations at the shoulders, and the ratcheting out to the side. Double-jointed elbows, swivels at the wrists as well as the hinge joint there. He's got a swivel at the top of the torso and the ab crunch above the belt. Hips with a great range of motion there, a cut at the thigh, double jointed knees, boot cuts, and then the rockers at the ankle. I didn't check to see if Astronema had the butterfly joint. It's completely covered by her armor. Sorry for the quick cutaway here, but it does look like she has a butterfly joint in there as well. For accessories, Andros comes with the Astro Blaster and the Spiral Saber. Perfect accessories for him. He can holster the blaster. That saber's going to come in handy at the end of the day to finally defeat all the bad guys in the Power Rangers' darkest hour. In addition to his accessory holding hands, Andros also comes with a closed fist and a finger guns hand. Pew pew! And then the In-Space Red Ranger also comes with his Andros head. I think they really did a nice job of capturing the actor's likeness. It's a very unusual hairstyle with the long hair with the stripes in it. I just want to say at this point, I didn't watch In Space as a kid, I saw it as an adult, and the one thing that annoys me about Andros is they specifically let us know that he's not really a human, he's from a different planet, and he had this special telekinetic power in the first few episodes, and then they totally dropped that. And I think there were a few times where he was kind of in a bind, and being able to move things with his mind would have been really helpful. At the end of the day, I'm really excited that we're getting some of these female characters and monster characters, even if they do have to bundle them in packs. I prefer if they release them in packs that make sense, and that you don't have to rebuy guys they've already released. The Psycho Rangers, they kind of jerked us around a little bit by releasing all the male Rangers and then repackaging all three of them with the two female Rangers. This I don't really mind. Getting Andros this way, hopefully they won't re-release him on a single card, but at least if you get this pack first, you can skip that release. And that really does help sell this female bad guy figure, because who doesn't want Andros, the leader of this team of Power Rangers? Thanks for watching this super exciting, outrageous tour review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below which season is your favorite of Power Rangers.